could it be? Wait, is my reverb still on? Yes, it is. Whoops, sorry. Whoa, what could it be? Sorry, didn't mean to have reverb on. That was because of karaoke. Whoa. Ooh, can I get a hi, Yena? Hi, everyone. Welcome in. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome. As you guys can see from my waiting room and my title, I have an announcement to make. It is something that I've been working on for the last month or so. And I have talked about it before. Ooh, my regulars may know what this could be. Ooh, yes, Yena is going to space. Yena is going to be the first VTuber on the moon. What could it possibly be? Do you guys have any guesses? Ooh. Ooh, so suspenseful. So many things it could be. Yes, Yena is exploding. That's true. I'm always exploding. I'm exploding right now, actually, as we speak. By the time this stream ends, I will no longer be here. Because I will have exploded. Yena bomb! GB model, ooh, possibly, ooh. Historiavids, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Appreciate it, thank you. Fatal frame 100% complete. How did you guess? Oh my god! No way! How could you have guessed my super hyper specific announcement? Surprise, Yena world domination, true. True, Yena world domination. Prediction, Chad is graduating. Yeah, Uno reverse. I'm not graduating. You're graduating. Now you can never use the internet ever again. Congratulations, guys. Everyone who's here right now in 30 minutes, you won't be allowed to access the World Wide Web anymore. So good luck. Have fun while it lasts. We're free! Does that mean I'm finally done with college? No, you still have to go to college. Actually, you have to go to college for the rest of your life. Actually. That's my announcement. Honestly, doesn't sound the worst. Yeah, you know what? Being banned from the internet forever could be beneficial for some people. Could be beneficial. Off topic, have you considered being at VTuber cons or events in the future? Funny you asked that, because I just got announced as an official guest for Offkai. That is not the announcement, although it could have been a very cool announcement. But I am going to be an official...
Gentlemen, I'm back.
Grimsy, thank you so much for the resubscription for 2 whole months. Thank you for the tier 1 on Twitch. Appreciate it. Thank you. But yes, I will be an official guest at Offkai, which means that this is a great year for young pups to go to Offkai if you're interested in doing so. I will be having a meet and greet, which you guys will have to fight to the death for. It will be a battle royale in a gladiator pit. So if you aren't fit, good luck. Bring a weapon. No, I'm kidding. That's a that's a joke. Don't do that to Offkai. I would like to say for the record, that is not something you should actually do. But yes, there will be a limited amount of tickets for the official Offkai Yena Youngblood meet and greet, in which I don't know if they're going to do the same thing as last year, but last year you got a little cute signed card as well, along with like one-on-one time with yours truly. You can tell me all your deepest, darkest secrets. You could come into the meet and greet room and be like, Yena, I didn't pay my taxes last year. And I'd be like, your secret is safe with me. I will tell no one. I will tell not a soul, not even the IRS. Yeah, so unlike previous meet and greets and stuff where it's kind of out in the open and stuff, since this is an Offkai official meet and greet, it will be like secluded in a little booth. It'll just be me and you. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know if you want to decide that. Yeah, it's a confessional. Yeah, you can come into the booth and be like, Father Yena, I have sinned. Father Yena, I'm here to confess my sins. I apologize. You can trauma dump to our Oshi. W. Yeah, maybe don't do that. I mean, listen, man, I can't tell you what not to do at the off-kai meet and greet, but I can heavily suggest that maybe that's not a great idea. This is funny until someone says something really crazy. Yeah, which is why I think the craziest thing you guys should be saying at these meet and greets is maybe I didn't pay my taxes. In which case, I will not tell the USA. When I was 7, it all started when I was born. But yes, I actually have another announcement that I haven't made yet because, as you guys know, there's gonna be a couple of more announcements being made as the timer states 25 minutes till the announcement. But I will unofficially announce it here. If you guys are going to WeebCon, I will also have a meet and greet at WeebCon. I just haven't had a chance to repost their tweet yet because I was trying to find a good opening between all my other announcements. Everything just got announced at once, man. I don't make the rules. I just retweet, but everything just got announced at once, so I'm just kind of like, So, yes, if you guys are going to WeebCon, I will also be at the Oshi Lounge. I have a meet and greet on, I think it's April 3rd at... Hold on, you know what? Let me just check real quick before I give you guys the wrong time. April 3rd at the Gaylord Texan Resort and Convention Center. That's what they called me in high school. The Gaylord. At 7 p.m. CST. So if you guys are going to be at WeebCon, I will be doing a meet and greet on April 3rd at 7 p.m. CST at WeebCon. No face reveal, right? Hell no. I had a whole short about that. The Gaylord. You couldn't make up a fake hotel for Yena meet and greet.
Gentlemen, I'm back.
Yes, it's a real place. The Gaylord is a real place indeed. Manu, welcome in. Thank you so much for the 12 months. Hope you're doing well, dude. Welcome. Long time to see. Yes, you guys will be revealing your faces to me. I will not be revealing my face to you. That'll never happen. But yes, I will be at Oshi Lounge WeebCon. So if you guys are going there, I'll make an announcement about that on Twitter soon. I just wanted to space out my announcements a little bit because there are quite a few. Announcement for the announcement of the Yes. My announcement is that I will be announcing something. What if I don't reveal my face to you? I mean, you don't have to. You can wear a mask if you want to. I mean, that's entirely up to you. I'm not going to force you to reveal your face to me. I mean, evidently, it is an in-person meet and greet, which means you have to come up in person. But if you want to wear like a mask, that's also okay. Yeah, you could wear a young pup mask if you wanted to. I can't meet Dream, aka you. I thought I was Markiplier. Wait, hold on. Am I Dream now? Oh, I'm just everyone, dude. I mean, you've never seen me, Dream, or Markiplier together in the same room before, so I guess, you know, who knows? I do like Minecraft. Void, thank you so much for the 12 months of Yenfestation. What an important day to remember I have this. Thank you so much for the 12 months. Happy 1 year. And thank you, Red 5ish, thank you so much for the 11 months of Young Pup Plus. And Tyler, thank you for the 14 months of Young Pup Plus as well. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate the rememberships. Yena, are you Batman? How did you know my announcements? Oh my god, stop spoiling it, man. Why are you spoiling my announcements? Fricked up. Paper bag literally walked around with a paper bag for... That is true. Yeah, paper bag did walk around with a paper bag. So if you want to cover your face, you're more than welcome to. I will not force you to do anything, except maybe some push-ups. I might make you do some push-ups if I look at you and I'm like, yes, you seem able-bodied. Get on the ground and give me 20. Speaking of Markiplier, have you seen his movie Iron? I haven't actually watched it. No. Because you know why? I made the movie. I don't need to watch my own movie. I made it. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Okay, not go. Hey, fricked up. What do you mean? You don't want to embody the Yena Youngblood spirit by doing 20 push-ups? Could you imagine if... Sorry, I don't want to talk to you. Do 20 push-ups. Entire 3-minute meet and greet is just push-ups. Oh my god. Queen Zero, hello, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. My arms are flimsy and weak. That all the more reason to do push-ups, man. Get those arms pumping. Get those arms strong. You know what I mean? I can only do 6 push-ups. You know what? That's a start. And I'm proud of you for that. 6 push-ups is also a lot of push-ups. Everything okay? Yes, this is a good announcement, not a bad announcement. This is a very fun announcement, actually. So many people have already guessed what it was. Me revealing that I'm Batman. Fatal frame, 100% completion. Hello, my name is Ned. 50 push-ups now. Yena becomes a Ring Fit kid. True! I'm actually going to take the job of the Wii Fit instructor. That is my announcement. I am the new Wii Fit instructor. I'm gonna be so honest, Yena. If I get a ticket to your meet and greet at Offkai and you demand push-ups, I will. Okay, good to know. You know what? If I look at you and you seem strong, I'll be like, yeah, you know what? Give me 5. Drop down and give me 5. Yena in Fortnite, yes. You data mined, didn't you? You data mined the files. How did you know? If you tell me to do push-ups, I'll pull out a boombox and play Last Laugh so we raise the roof. Technically true type shit. Particle Prime, hello, welcome, and hope you're doing well. Are you Neil Armstrong? Yes. How did you know? Oh my god. I was trying to hide it, but you know, like, it's really hard to hide being the first person to be on the moon. I swear if it's another Minecraft marathon. How did you know? Oh my god, guys. Yeah, this time in Minecraft, we're gonna build a particle accelerator and we're gonna figure out quantum physics. We fit trainers in Smash as well. Does that mean Yena's gonna be in? How did you know? You guys gotta stop guessing so correctly, man. What the heck? So if you don't ask for push-ups, you're calling the young pup weak? Oh, whoa. Hold up there. No. Not weak, just, you know, I'm giving you the pass to get stronger for the future. Smile. See, now if I go to the meet and greet and you don't tell me to do push-ups, I'm gonna feel kind of offended. Oh, fuck, I set myself up. You know what? Here, I'll ask everyone to do at least 1 push-up. Smile. Equality, right, guys? Can't believe Nintendo signed on Yena as the official Wii Fit trainer after her amazing performance at Ring Fit. You can thank John Nintendo. That's actually my my non-existent brother's wife's twice removed cousin's uncle. And I got the connect, you know? Type of shit desu wa. Type of shit desu wa. The announcement is that there will be a huge announcement tomorrow. Yes, the announcement is that I will have an announcement. Whoa, all these announcements. I know, man. Young pups are so good at guessing. Is the announcement that you're a How did you know? What? What gave that away? How did you know I was a hyena? What? What the fuck? Oh my god. Yena is the avatar. How did you know? Oh my god, guys. Yeah, the announcement is that I'm the avatar. I'll be taking a 1-year hiatus to go save the world, you know? Yena's announcement will be, guys, I actually feel 100% today. Boss unintentionally harming our man feelings. Hey, listen, man. Sometimes you just gotta preemptively give me 5 push-ups before I can even say anything. That ways, I don't have to decide whether I think you're strong or weak. If she doesn't ask me to do 30 plus, I'm going to know I didn't get big enough. So you can use that as motivation too, right? If Yena Youngblood doesn't ask you to do push-ups, it's time. It's time to go and hit that gym and get super buff. Well, now you're going to judge everyone based on how many push-ups they can and can't do. Well, hey man, isn't that the whole point of having a friendly competition? You go to your neighbor and you're like, damn, my neighbor can do 5 push-ups and I can only do 1 push-up. I gotta get good, you know? Oh, speaking of which, I haven't really started planning it quite yet. But there will be a arm wrestling contest at Offkai. So for young pups in chat right now, actually time to make some other announcements not related to this announcement. But there will be a arm wrestling contest at the Young Pup meetup. So there is going to be an official Young Pup meetup for Yena Youngblood fans, aka you guys, the Young Pups. And at the Young Pup meetup, I will also be there. I will be there on an iPad, so you guys can say hi to me there if you guys don't get lucky for the Offkai meet and greets. But yes, I will also be there. I will be the one hosting and commentating the arm wrestling contest, and there will be memorabilia that you can take home with you if you come to the Young Pup meetup. I will be making Yen coin reel. Everyone will get a Yen coin, and you're gonna be able to bet on who is going to win the arm wrestling contest. I mean, end of the day, no one's gonna actually take anyone's coin away. Everyone just still gets one, but it's just for like the, I guess, visual appeal of it, the gimmick, I guess. But yes, I will be making Yen coin for everyone, or as long as supplies last, I guess. I'll be trying to make like about 50. Hopefully that's enough. No, you don't have to participate. As long as you can, I mean, it's all in like, you know, good faith. Hopefully no one appears just to take all the Yen coin, but like, it's all in good faith. So I'll give it to probably one of the moderators, or I'll have staff give it to one of the moderators or something like that, and then people can just pass it out. Enters. Here's Yen coins. Yes, I'll have it's just like memorabilia. It's just like, oh, I went to the 2026 Young Pup meetup kind of deal, you know? Have a Yen coin. But it's also like, I think it'll be fun if we could technically bet on people. Sort of like a, you know, you put your coin on the person who you think is gonna win, and then I guess you get distributed based off of, I don't know. It's just for the visual aspect of it, just for the idea that we could be possibly betting. But yeah, everyone will still get their own coin back. I will lose immediately. Do not bet on me. What is the conversion rate of Yen coin? A Yen coin is actually invaluable. It doesn't really have a price, but you know, the market for Yen coin could rise in the future. Who knows? That actually goes perfect with the custom patches and work. Oh, you're working on custom patches? Oh, that's super cool. That's super, super cool. I'm super excited to see that. It has Yena's love. Yes, it does have Yena's love. I think I'm going to draw them myself, actually. I'm going to draw them myself, and I'm going to design them myself. And of course, I'm going to print them myself as well. But they will be metal. They will be like actual metal coins. Genuine memorabilia. So if you do come to the meetup, keep an eye out for that. If you do come to the meetup, they will be available for people who come by. Please tell YouTube I'm not trying to watch ads in the middle of the stream, especially when it's an announcement. It's just YouTube wants to fit in, you know? They also want to make their own announcement. To have you buy NordVPN. Like a 3D painting or inscription? No, it'll be an actual metal coin. Like I'm gonna have it made by a manufacturer. I have as you guys know, I used to do merchandise production. And I have a lot of manufacturers that I used to work with, I still keep in contact with. So I'm gonna ask one of my manufacturers to make a metal coin for me. They're gonna just like make a mold, and then basically just stamp out some metal coins for me. Sponsorship and how did you know? Oh my god. You guys are right. I'm finally getting sponsored by Costco. Raid Shadow Legends. Yes. Oh my god, Rubber Toe, how did you know? Are you gonna plan on trying to buy up all the Yena fan merch? Yes, but I might have a staff member go instead of me this time. Reason being is because after the video kind of went viral, staff was like, oh, maybe we didn't really think this through, and if you were to do this again, people would be expecting you to come, you know? So I might have a staff member do it in my stead this time, instead of actually going around myself. Will you be live streaming if people can't make it? I think I will. I'll try to see if I can. It really depends on how good the Wi-Fi will be. I'm gonna be talking to some young pups who have some connections with congoer staff and stuff like that in the coming few months to see if I can maybe rent out one of those robots or something like that. And also be able to have a handler help me with like getting footage. But the idea is, yes, I would like to stream it on YouTube if, you know, like the connection is good enough so that people who can't make it to Offcut can also experience it, you know? Look, if Yena ends up collaborating with Costco, I might be able to get a friend who's commented on the desk mat to know who she is. I wish, man. Unfortunately, that is not the actual announcement. I wish. If you guys have any connections with Costco, I would love to collaborate with Costco. I love Costco. Yeah, they have a point. Yeah, so I think staff is going to help me do the video this year instead of me going through and gung-hoing it and possibly trying not to dox myself and yet also accidentally walking behind some fans by accident. Smile. So yeah, you know, would like to not dox myself. I'll never forgive you for filming on my ass. I had to hear about it all in VC for weeks. Listen, man. It just so happened that the camera was pointing in the direction of your booty. I can't help where the camera points. It's just strapped to my hip, okay? If you guys want to know what Red Scout's talking about, so for context, last year I did a video where I went through the artist alley and I bought every single piece of Yena merch that I could find. And the challenge was, could I buy over $200 worth of Yena merch at the artist alley? And at one point, I ended up standing behind in line with a group of like 5 young pups. And Red Scout's ass is just like in frame for a good 10 seconds. Not my fault, by the way. Just want to make that clear. That's not on me. That's just coincidence. The camera happened to be pointing in the direction of your big fat booty. Yeah, fan service for you guys. You see, Yena Youngblood doesn't get fan service readily. Yena Youngblood will in fact give fan service of her fans. Yena, you're not helping the situation. I'm just saying it wasn't my fault, okay? Listen. You can't just be having your booty all out there at the convention center. Sometimes it might get filmed. I'm also 99% sure I walked past you like 4 times, boss, especially after you showed you running across Encore. Because I've been walking Art Hall and it's overstimulated. Dude, the Artist Alley was crazy busy all the time. I was trying to find a good time to go film. But there was never just like a good time to go around when people were super empty and stuff. It was like always packed. Crazy work, man. Staff buying Yena merch with Yena on an iPad so she can pick out what she wants without doxing herself. Honestly, not a bad idea. I might have to ask if that's possible. Not a bad idea. How else are you going to make an entrance? True. Hey, man. I was only there for 1 day and it was hard to navigate. Yeah, it's real busy. Also, your fan, thank you so much for the $5 super. Appreciate it. Thank you. Also, Pika Boy, thank you so much for the 13 months of Youngblood Plus. I'm so sorry I didn't see that earlier. My bad. My fault. I see a lot of YouTubers buy their merch that way. Yeah, I'll have to ask if staff are able to help me out with that, because that would be nice. That would be very nice indeed, actually. Yeah, because that way I don't have to... I don't have to dox myself by accident. You send out a Yena impressionist as a decoy easy PC. True. You're so right. Gambit, hello, welcome and hope you're doing well. Have you thought of going while cosplaying as yourself while hiring some other cosplay girls to also cosplay as Yena at the same time? Think someone mentioned it earlier. I have thought about that sometimes. Like, okay, I don't know how much it would cost to commission someone to cosplay me. Does anyone know like how much that usually runs? I mean, I have some people I know who are cosplayers. Because at that point, it would just be a budgeting issue. Because it would be really cool. It would be really, really cool. I'll go and drag as Yena. Hell yeah. I know someone's cosplaying Yena. I know for a fact, I think it's Lucian. I know for a fact Lucian is cosplaying Yena at Offkai. I don't know if Lucian is doing a gender bent or if he's doing like actual woman Yena. But yeah, I do know at least one person is cosplaying Yena this year for Offkai. So if you guys would like to also cosplay Yena, I would be very, very honored. I love cosplaying and I love cosplayers, so please feel free. You have my full permission. I know of a streamer who ordered a cosplay of Chibidoki. It was like $600. Ooh. Yeah, that's a lot of money. I mean, I would also want to cosplay. I mean, I would also want to like compensate them properly for cosplaying me on a day where they could cosplay someone else, you know? So it might be more than that technically, but yeah. Is the announcement that Yena is a woman? Is that not clear? Please come to New York. I've been trying, man. We don't do any conventions on the East Coast. I've been trying to recommend to staff to go to like Anime NYC, to go to like Katsucon or like Otakon or like, I don't know, man, just like some of the bigger cons over on the East Coast. But yeah, man. I think the West Coast just favors VTubers. Yeah, East Coast don't fuck with VTubers too much just yet. I mean, hey man, if you ever want to see me on the East Coast, the best way to do so is to go to your local convention and be like, hey, I want to see this VTuber. Could they come do a panel? Could you, like reach out to them to do a meet and greet or something like that? And they can reach out to staff on our side and then specifically request like certain VTubers, the whole company, whatever they want, etc., etc. I actually get some appearances at certain conventions, like for example, WeebCon. WeebCon reached out specifically asking for, I believe it was me and Ricky. And I believe that was because some people requested us to be there. So if you guys want to see me at certain conventions or, like want me to do some more activities at conventions, can't speak, sorry, conventions and stuff, the best way to do so is to just request the con directly. Find like their, recommendations email or like whatever place that they have for like content suggestions and stuff like that. Oshi is a Midwest VTuber con, please. Like I said, best way to do so is to just suggest it through their email or whatever platform that they use to take suggestions for that year's content. Also, give me 1 second. I feel like my physics have been really weird recently. I've been noticing like my hair like kind of jitters, if that makes sense. I don't know if that's just me. Like occasionally like doesn't feel like it's moving properly. It might just be I don't know why it's doing that. Whatever, it's not that big of a deal. I think it's very occasional anyways. MagFest will be solid. I would love to go to MagFest. I'm a big MagFest enjoyer myself. So oh my god, the time's up! Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize. Wait, hold on. Wait 1 second, guys. Hold on. Whoa! Announcements! In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's the announcement? Oh my god. It is a donathon! Woohoo! I have been preparing for this donathon for quite a while. And I finally have all the graphics and deets for you guys to be able to show y'alls. But yes, it is a donathon. It's my first ever donathon, and we're going old school with this. We are doing a uncapped donathon, which means I do not stop streaming until that ticker says 0. So you guys have the ability to have infinite Yena hack if you so desire. Yes, it is an uncapped donathon. This is the day 1 schedule. Let me go and just make the chat a little bit smaller here. Actually, no, it's fine. You guys can see everything fine. But yes, non-stop forever stream should you like. But yes, it is an uncapped donathon. The donathon starts on March 13th at 2 p.m. PDT. Just candidly, just because I know this may seem a little bit out of the blue, the donathon is partially to help me pay for a surgery. But I didn't want to like make it seem like it was like, you guys had the obligation, give me money for the surgery, etc. Raise the timer. I don't need incentives, just wow and oohs. That man's in it just for the love of the game. But also, thank you so much for the 400 videos. I appreciate it. Yes, my surgery is gonna cost me about 7K. But again, I didn't want to make this seem like a sad thing, like I didn't want this to make it seem like oh, I'm not money. Whoa, huh? I don't have money and I need money kind of deal. So it's sort of more so of a fun thing. I want it to be a celebratory thing where we just get to, enjoy ourselves. And I guess we can start it now. These bits, huh? Infinite Yolk. No. It doesn't start yet. The counter hasn't started. Yes, 7K after insurance. It's pretty rough. So I have talked with management about this, and this donathon is a little bit of a special circumstance. We have a thing that we are allowed to do called emergency donathons, where we can basically ask management like, hey, you know, we are in a position where, you know, we're a little bit lacking on funds. Is it cool if we do a donathon and keep a portion of the funds fully? And so I'll be keeping the first 7K of this donathon fully without split, without fees from the company, without any like percentage taken. So the first 7K will be fully mine and I can pay for my surgery. Yay! But yes, I don't want anyone to feel like super pressured or anything. So like, you know, again, I just want to be candid as to where the money will be going for the first 7K, because obviously like donathons are oftentimes used for, you know, making cool things happen for the channel or for the streamer. And as for me, the first 7K will be going towards the cool thing of having my jaw be fixed. So I just want to be candid as to where the money is going to be going for the first 7K. After that, all the money made from the donathon will be put towards doing fun stream content, to be doing cool stream goals and stuff like that. But yeah, being medically well and stable is pretty. Yeah, it is pretty cool. Yeah. For those who don't know, I had a pretty bad jaw infection a couple of months ago. It was rough. It was I had a pretty bad toothache, and I had to get emergency surgery to get a tooth removed and also get my jaw shaved, and like it was not fun. And it took me a while to recover from that, and I'm fully recovered from that now. And I need to get the second surgery to actually get the titanium plating and the stabilizers in my jaw, so that like I don't risk cracking it or anything, since the I guess the additional bone polymers that they add in after the surgery isn't as strong, so they need to go in and like reinforce it with metal. How much did that cost? The first surgery wasn't too bad. The first surgery was around like 2K, 3K-ish, because it was mostly an extraction and a bone filler. Money for bones, thank you. Yes, money for, oh god, yeah. But this next surgery is going to be installing titanium into my jaw to stabilize the actual regrowth, so that like it doesn't break in the future, and also so I can install a fake tooth onto the molar that I lost from where they had to like cut open my jaw. Yeah, I'm gonna become cyborg, so this is my cyborgification donathon, I guess. But yes, yeah, this is gonna be the schedule for day one. We're gonna be starting at 2 p.m. on the 13th. And then we're going to be doing just like, you know, kind of introducing the goals and stuff. I'll introduce them briefly today and how things will work and stuff like that. But I'll reiterate myself on the actual day of the donathon. But we'll start at 2 p.m. PDT. And then at 5 p.m. we'll be doing a 3D workout. You know, just because donathons are typically known to keep streamers at their seat, not being active and not moving around as much. So I want to make sure to try to incorporate as many workouts and stuff into my donathon as well. And you guys are also free to work out with me. And then you guys can also get some movement in as well. Also, thank you guys so much. Oh my god, goodness, Jesus Christ. Let me read off these real quick. You guys don't have to donate now. That hasn't started yet. We don't start until the 13th. These aren't gonna count. Cement Pinata, thank you so much for the 8 months of Yum Pup Plus. Money for the bones, thank you. Ryan Man, thank you so much for March 13th. That's not right. It says that crabs... Wait, what? It should say the day that crabs fries? Is this a reference to SpongeBob? If so, I'm sorry. I don't get the reference. I've never watched SpongeBob. Memorable Man, thank you so much for the 20 gifted on YouTube. And Vader, thank you so much for the 50 gifted on YouTube. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. If you guys got a gifted sub, or sorry, gifted membership from either Memorable Man or Vader, please make sure to say thank you. It's Vader. It's an obligation. He removes at least 50 grays a stream. That is true. Yes, that is true. Choom getting chromed up. I am. Yes. The surgery is finally happening. So yes, I will be getting surgery after the donathon. So it'll be however long the donathon goes for. And then I think I'll be taking a small break because I have some work obligations. I can't exactly say what I'm doing for those work obligations yet, but I will not be at home for a good portion of those work obligations. So I'll be taking probably a small hiatus after the donathon. So you get infinite yin time until I take a small hiatus, basically. But after that, I'll be getting the surgery. So yeah, but lots of stuff happening in these coming few weeks. But yeah, so we'll have a small workout at 5 p.m. on the first day of the donathon. And then after that, we'll have dinner time, you know, just because I notoriously don't eat on stream. So I have to block out time to eat for myself so I don't die of starvation. At 6 p.m., we will do dinner time. Just gonna eat something nice, yummy. I have to figure out exactly what I'm doing for dinner for the donathon still. I think I'm just gonna do Factor. We'll see. But what if we like never let you go? Okay. I have calculated how much money it would take. So basically, the donathon is uncapped, but it'll start scaling at 100 hours. So from 0 to 100 hours, $5 will equal 2 minutes. From 100 hours to 200 hours, $5 will equal 1.5 minutes. From 200 to 300, $5 is equal to 1 minute. And from 300 to 325, $5 is equal to 30 seconds. So basically, the way that I've calculated it is that it scales. It gets harder and harder after 100 hours. The first 100 hours is going to be at the base conversion rate, and then it'll scale to be harder and harder to increase the time. So I don't think it's genuinely possible to keep me here forever. Because the way that I currently have it scaled, 325 hours is equal to about 90K. And again, like, I don't think we're hitting 90K, so it's not impossible. It is still technically uncapped. But it will get very, very difficult. I thought we'd keep you on stream for a week. I mean, I think 325 hours is still more than a week, technically. 100 hours is also about a week, I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's like 5 days. That's a lot of time. Secret millionaire, now is my time to shine. Hey man, if we have any secret millionaires in the chats, I think the thing that I would like you to do more so is actually, you know, pay taxes on behalf of all of us. I would love that. You know, if you could pay my taxes and also the taxes of all the young pups in chat, I think that would be a greater gift than anything. But yes, it's fucking 13 days. Well, okay. I don't think... Okay, listen. I've scaled it so that it's progressively harder and harder to, you know, to get more time. I don't think we'll go over a week. But I have made time to go over. I have made time for the donathon to go for as long as 2.5 weeks. I don't think we're gonna go for that much time. But I have made the time for that period, at least. Connor Parks, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Toph and his unhealthy obsession with 13. The number 13, it beckons. I know it does. Somehow it just keeps happening. But yes, so this will be the day one schedule. We'll have dinner time. Then we'll be going into our first session of first reactions. So I talked about this a little bit in a previous stream. But first reactions is going to be a segment of the donathon where I basically spin a wheel to figure out what game I'll be playing for the first time ever. And you guys can contribute to that wheel by one of the donation rewards. But yes, that'll be our first session of first reactions. And then at 10 p.m., we'll do some closing yaps. And then at, I'll kind of go through what goals we've hit so far, update the, visuals and graphics and whatnot. And, oh, Vader, thank you so much for the gifted. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing your stream set up for a while. I look forward to seeing your stream up for a while. I hope you blow right past your goal of 7K Yena. Thank you so much, Memorable Man. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Will one of the Donathon goals be ASMR of Yena whispering to you how to open a Roth? No, but the financial literacy stream is one of the goals. Actually, that's a good point. Let's go ahead and move over to our first set of goals here. We have... Here is our first page of goals here. Let me make my model a little bit smaller so you guys can see everything. Let me pull it up on my end as well so I can read it off to you guys. But yes, here is our first page of goals. As you can see from the top here, we also have these things called donation rewards. Donation rewards are individual rewards for specific donation amounts. The way that this works is all listed on an Excel sheet that I'll be giving out during the Donathon. It has like actual like detailed information on how the rewards work and stuff and what you'll need to do to like claim some of the rewards and whatnot. But yeah, so the first one is the Batsu wheel, $25. That is going to be not combined with other rewards, so it's going to be exact amount. You donate $25, I spin the Batsu wheel kind of deal. For the next reward, the $50 one is called First Impressions. You add a game to the First Impressions wheel, which means that if you want me to play a game, you tell me what you want me to play and I'll add it to the wheel. And then during the First Impressions segment that we have every single week, you get a chance to get your game played. This one and all the other ones after this tier of reward are cumulative, which means that basically, okay, the best way to describe this is if you give $1,000, you will also get the personalized voice message, the custom Youngpup PFP, all of the gacha cards, and also you get to add 20 games. That's correct, right? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. You get to add 20 games to the First Impressions wheel. Are there restrictions on the games? Just no, not safe for work. That's about it. As long as it's not, like something that'll get me, like, no brown dust. I will get banned if I play brown dust. I'm sorry, guys. I've seen what they've been doing in that game, and it's not allowed on YouTube. I will get banned. Like, oh, and no League of Legends. I will not play League of Legends. It has to be games I've never played before. How many gacha cards are there? There are 10 in total. So basically, the idea is that if you reach the, if you donate $1,000 cumulatively, and you get the Golden Yena Donathon keychain, you will also get all the other rewards. It's all cumulative. So. League is not safe for... True, League is not safe for work. Sag, no honey pop? Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't do not safe for work games on these platforms. Anything that is banned on Twitch is basically not allowed. So would Mori Mems be... I don't know what Mori Mems is. Mori Mems? Well, it doesn't look not safe for work. I mean, use your best judgment on what you think is appropriate for stream. Preferably, I would not like to get banned, but as long as it is something that can be played on stream, I can add it to the list. Horror is fine. You can make me play a horror game. I specifically made it so that there wasn't a play horror game reward on my list of rewards because I figured people were going to add horror games to the wheel anyways. So yes, you can make me play a horror game if you want me to. I might be sitting there and cowering for 3 hours, but I'll try my best. Our duplicate entries, yes. So, for example, if you were to donate $1,000, right? you would get all the physical rewards and the virtual rewards, and you could also add 20 games to the first impressions wheel. You could add 20 entries of Nikke if you wanted to. Yeah, you could add 20 entries of Magic the Gathering if you wanted to. This feels very generous. But yeah, I mean, it's a lot of money. You know, I wanted to at least make it worth your while. At least try to. You can rig it. Yes, it is a little bit of pay to win. I mean, technically it's still RNG. You can rig the chances though. Are the gacha cards just one per no matter the donation amount? Could you explain? I don't think I understand the question. Hell yeah, 20 entries and I've already played Enfield though. How is Nikke not safe for work? Well, Nikke is allowed on YouTube and on Twitch, so. What is Yilk? Don't worry about it. We'll just be making it on stream very soon. Hi, Chio. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. If someone donated $1,000, will they get 10 cards or just one? 10 cards. So if you donate $1,000, you get all the rewards. That's kind of like the upper tier echelon, I guess. But everything is cumulative except for the Batsu wheel. The Batsu wheel is exact amount. So you would donate specifically to spin Batsu wheel, and then that 25 would be used for that Batsu. But everything else is cumulative. So if you were to spend $100, you could also add 2 games to the first impressions wheel. If you spend $200, you would get the custom Yum Pup / PFP, and you would also get the gacha cards. You would get 2 gacha cards, and then you would also get 4 entries. There are perms for games. Will that be an issue? It depends. So the rules are basically has to be on PC. Can't be a console game because I can't guarantee that I'll have the console. Has to be on PC. Has to be appropriate enough for YouTube and Twitch. And has to be something I haven't played before. That's basically the only 3 rules. Otherwise, I'll play whatever. So basically, it'll end up as pre-gay month. Gotcha. Okay, I don't know if everyone's gonna suggest gacha games. I feel like people might suggest horror games more so than gacha games, personally. I can wipe Mario off the list. Yeah, it just makes it a little bit too difficult to like have to buy the game on Switch and then also play it on Switch. So I think it makes it just easier if everything's on PC that I can buy it on Steam, or like, you know, I can download it through a client or something like that. What about fighting games? Fighting games are fine. I mean, I play Tekken. I'm down to try a fighting game. Will the stream goals like karaoke and financial literacy be done during Donathon or sometime after it? Depends. Depends on how long the Donathon ends up going. I have a schedule roughly for the first like 4 days of the Donathon already planned out. But if it ends up going longer than that, then we can also slot in some of the stuff that we ended up hitting on the stream or on the Donathon itself. Excuse me, sorry. itch.io games and other platforms are okay. Yes, as long as it can be played on the PC and I don't need another console for it. Honestly, I didn't consider adding a horror game given you're not fond of them. I mean, hey man, some people want to see me squirm. Some people want to see VTubers squirm. And that's allowed. That's the whole point of a Donathon, right? The backlog is so freaking big, I can smell the dust from here. How about playing Doom on a toaster? I don't got a toaster console, sorry. But remember, just as a heads up, this is a first impressions, as in I'll be playing the game for 2 to 3 hours max. Like, I won't be playing the game for a super long time. It's very much so I play it for a little bit, and that's my first impression, sort of deal. Make you play Rubber Duck Simulator. Sit there for 2 hours watching ducks. I mean, hey man, if that's what the people want. If that is what the people want. Sure thing, man. Yes, not less than 2 hours. If I really enjoy it and I'm having a good time, I may play the game for longer than 2 hours. I may pay for longer than 3 hours. But if if the game is like super simple and it it doesn't have 2 hours worth of content, I still have to sit there and play it for 2 hours. How many first impression spins are we doing a day? Well, we still have to also finish the Nuzlocke. So we're gonna also be bringing back the Nuzlocke for this stream, or for the Donathon as well. So, we'll have to kind of... We'll probably only do one per day kind of deal. The Nuzlocke will probably be about 3 to 4 hours a day, and then first impressions will be then another 3 to 4 hours. Or, sorry, 2 to 3 hours of that same day. Can we please see Yena range by playing Getting Over It? I mean, hey man, if you want to add it in, that's the whole point of the Donathon, right? You can see me play whatever you want. Someone please donate for Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. It's the only chance it has left. How the Nuzlocke goal is going to work. Okay, so Nuzlocke goals are already incorporated into the current Donathon goals. However, I have a separate goals and polls. I have a separate goals and polls sheet on my Excel that's specifically for some other goals that I couldn't fit into, like the Donathon goals, I guess, like overarching list. So like stuff like catch a Pokemon in the next available area is going to be a separate sheet, but will follow the same fulfillment amounts as the actual Donathon, if that makes sense. Can we add up the donos we make 5, then 5 more at a later date for rewards, or it's just one time dono for rewards? You can add them up as long as you can prove that you were the person that donated them. So we'll have a person, we'll have the mods in the Discord chat basically kind of verify your donos and stuff to be able to see. And I can also check on my end as well. It'll kind of be on honor system. I can check, but if you just tell me like, hey, I have donated, $100, I would like to redeem a gacha card or something like that, I'll be like, okay, yeah, great. Just like send that over to the mods and they can verify it for you, and then you'll get you all set. We'll get your shipping information and whatnot, etc., etc. But yes, you can cumulative as in like add as you go kind of deal. How about chess against viewers? Would that be against company rules? Actually, I have a section for some of the days where it's going to be viewer games. But technically, yeah, that's fine. Chess against viewers is fine. That is very fair. Also, Bubble Puppy VT, thank you so much for the 45 biddies. What is that $400 tier? Don't question it. Just let it happen. Just let it happen. On Stream Elements, you can see our full names. Yes. Well, it's not exactly full names, but I can see the email that you donated from. So as long as you donate from the same email or can prove somehow that, like, if you use multiple emails for whatever reason, that they're all you. Yes, donos are only through Stream Elements. For tracking purposes, that is the easiest way to do this, just because we have a lot of different rewards and goals and stuff like that. But yes, it'll only be through Stream Elements, and I will be updating all of my Stream Elements links to be linking to one Stream Elements page. It'll be the Twitch page because the widgets work better with the Stream Elements on Twitch side. So where all the links will be changed on the Donathon. So please make sure to use the correct link that's either one pinned or in the description. Because if you use the other one, it won't count on the timer or the widgets. Low-key, if you hadn't played Before Your Eyes yet, I would die if I could get you to play it, even if it's even the perfect length for this. I actually have played Before Your Eyes before, but I'd be down to play it again just because it's a great game. And I mean, if you know how the game is played, it's one of those games where I think you'll notice more things the second time through because, you know, you kind of don't get to notice stuff the first time through because you're just trying not to close your eyes. I'll let you pick your poison, Yena. Horror game or Cat Mario? You know what? I think I'd rather play Cat Mario. I think I'd rather play a rage game than the horror game. I'm gonna be fully honest with you. But yes, let me go through all the rewards that we have. So, as you guys see, we have the classic ones. Chat writes a tweet. You can make me say Sesby and Lex. At $100, I'll make a mantra with my hand cam. I'll have my hand cam set up so that, you know, like I can be able to maneuver around. Oh, I also have a oh wait, this is something pretty funny. So you can make me take a shower, but not through the Donathon goals. There's a very cool system I've set up for the Donathon called quests. Quest lines will pop up randomly on a 70% chance every hour. Quest lines are all $25 to be able to fulfill. And they'll have various quests such as 10 sit-ups, 10 push-ups, take a shower, clean my desk, etc., etc. Like stuff like that. So for the take a shower one, I made it very rare, but I was thinking I could just bring my phone into the shower with me and then have a portable mic. So I didn't have to technically leave stream. Yes, there are random events in this Donathon. There are RNG events. Every hour, there's a 70% chance a quest line will pop up. And that quest line can be fulfilled by $25. And there's a lot of different ones. I've added in a lot of different ones. There's like speak in a high-pitched ooh voice. There's like I think there's one where it's like I have to add an additional 25 minutes or something like that. There's another one where it's like I chug a whole bottle of water. There's a lot. And I can even add in additional quest lines if you guys have any ideas. Because it's very easy to adjust. But yeah, there is RNG events, which is pretty fun. But yes. Anyways, yeah, $200. We have chat chooses my PFP classic. $300. We have chat chooses my banner classic. $420. Making yolk. I will not elaborate until that happens, but it'll likely happen on day 2 or 3 because I'm still waiting for some supplies to come in for my milk making recipe. I'm still waiting for a couple of things to come in, so that might happen on day 2. Yes, I need yolk supplies. I'm waiting for my yolk supplies. At $600, I release new emotes. These are actually already done. So as soon as we hit the $600, I'll go ahead and add those emotes to the Twitch and YouTube respectively. At $800, chat gets to choose my dinner. $1,000, we do a financial literacy stream. Again, might happen on the Donathon, might not happen on the Donathon. We will see time-wise. Are you even allowed to make yolk on stream? I'm allowed to make yolk on stream. At least this recipe I'm allowed to use. At $12.50, chat gets to choose a scub. We'll look at artists together and we can find one that we like, and then we can also make the request together and stuff like that. $1,500, I do a weird sodas tier list with Hio. We have a place nearby that sells some really funky sodas like grass soda and like bacon soda and stuff like that. So I'll go out with Hio one of these days and then like grab the sodas and we can just do a weird soda taste test. Yeah. Hiyori Mokami. One of my good friends. Are you a financial expert or something? I wouldn't call myself an expert, but I am self-taught and I guess technically self-made. in a sense of I became financially independent on my own accord. So I think I have some pretty decent advice to give. But I also think it's just really funny that I do like a financial literacy stream on a donathon. Like, hey, here's some other things you can invest your money into that isn't a VTuber's donathon. I already shared the donathon goal with the Kawoos, by the way, Goss, so I may have called some small number of the cavalry. Instructions unclear. Empty 401k to get... No, don't do that. Actually, don't do that. Please. Not in the state of the current American society, man. The economy is not good enough to be doing that. But yes, at 2,000, I'll be getting a Pokemon Trainer Yena art illustration with whatever ace we end up from the Nuzlocke. At 2,500, I will be getting officially licensed to do weddings. Exactly how I will prove that to you guys, I'm not exactly sure yet. But I will be getting the license. Will YouTube donations count such as super chats and stuff? No. This will only be through Stream Elements because it's just the easiest way to track. Unfortunately, I cannot accept YouTube donations or Twitch donations because they take a split and it makes calculating the output on my end really difficult because, you know, then we have to give a split to Twitch. The company also takes a split after the 7K and then I get a split after that and there's fees and stuff too, so it gets a little bit complicated. Yes, please invite Yena Youngblood to your wedding. I might not be able to officiate in your state, but I will be able to officiate in one state. Hi, Cersei. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. You need a license for that. Yes, you need a license to be an officiant. To be able to legally wed people within states, you need to have a wedding officiant for that state. What about the EU? You know what? I have no idea. Let's see. How to be a wedding officiant Europe. You don't need one. Guys, if you're European, I could just officiate your wedding for free without having to get a license. If you're officiating from the iPad and you're in the state that you're licensed, then true, technically. I can officiate right now. Mena, thank you so much for the $5 tip. Time to get started. Oh wait, wrong day. Yes, we're not starting yet, guys. Save your money for the donathon. Save your money for the donathon. Please, please, please. And even then, please, no pressure to donate or anything. Please take care of yourselves. I know the economy has been rough. But yes, that is going to be a funny little thing that I'll have as a back burner career should I ever not do this VTubing thing anymore. I'll be a wedding officiant as a career. Can you do that as a job? Can you get paid to do that? I have no idea. Marry your fellow young pup in Europe easy. True. Just marry each other. Then you could say that you got officiated by your Oshi. At $3,000, we'll be doing, I'll be giving, not giving out, but I'll be making a free Yena Alarms and Alerts voice pack. That'll be available to all young pups. It'll be available with the Donathon merch drop that will be happening after the Donathon. After. Not during. Just making it very clear. There will be a Donathon merch drop of just like merchandise items that we end up hitting on the Donathon. That will include a free Alarms and Alerts voice pack as well. At 3,500, we'll be doing Spicy Bulldog Karaoke. At 4,000, I'll be making the physical Pokemon trainer cards physical. I'll be making the trainer card that we get from the $2,000 goal physical into a real trainer card. And then if we hit that goal, the top 3 donors also get it in their care packages. At 4,500, we'll be doing
Gentlemen,
a 3D squats
I'm back.
endurance. Youngblood, thank you so much for the 3 months on Twitch. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. But yes, at 4,500, we'll be doing a 3D squats endurance segment. I haven't really worked out what the rate will be on that yet. I think I'll be maybe doing like $5 for 1 squat or something like that. We'll see. I'm not quite sure yet. We'll see how we feel when we end up doing this. But this will be on the donathon. Are the physical goodies sent to EU as well because of shipping cost? So it is recommended that if you're not American, that you don't try for the physical goods just because shipping is dicey on that end. Okay, it's not, European is not too bad, but say like to Mexico and stuff like that, sometimes things get lost when I ship to Mexico. So international is always a little bit dicey because I cannot guarantee the shipment to make it to you very reliably. I'll still ship it, but there is a possibility it may get lost in mail. No, Mexico, I've had so many packages get lost in Mexico because the customs control is just a little bit messy. And the addresses that Mexico has is a little bit hard for the cross-country communication to handle, I think. Because Mexico addresses can sometimes be really, really long. And it doesn't all fit on the packaging slip. Yeah, it's just international is a little bit dicey. Of course, you're more than welcome to claim the physical goods, and I will be more than happy to ship it to you. But just as a heads up, there is a possibility. It's a low possibility for most places, but there is always a possibility for international that it might just get lost in transit and insurance won't cover it. It'll just never be found again. I've had it happen to many of my packages. So yeah, I mean, it's just it's just something that I would like you to be a bit more aware of, you know? No physical goodies for me, then I mean, you're still welcome to. I do want to make people aware, just in case there's people who rather would not risk it. But it's just it's the same as buying any goods from the US. Like even when you buy stuff from like Brave and stuff like that, it's the same thing. Like the people handling the shipping for my donathon will also be like the people from Brave handling the shipping from all their warehousing and stuff like that. It's exactly the same. You pose a risk anytime you order something internationally. I just want to make it very clear. I would suggest having the squats go up in price like the minutes do, otherwise your legs might get wrecked pretty quickly. Also need to did a $200 squat on your resume. True. Yeah. I'm making this sound a lot scarier than it actually is. Most packages will go through just fine. It's just that I want to hyper caution you because these are limited edition goods and it's a very good chance that I won't have extra of these. If your package gets lost, it's possible that there might be some issues with it if I end up sending it internationally. If it's in the US, it's a little bit easier because it's very easy to get insurance on packages in the US. And if I get insurance that's enough to recoup the funds, I can just reprint the stuff and send it over back to you, you know? But for international, it's a little bit difficult because the shipping's already very expensive. But if it gets lost, we don't recoup any of those funds. So just something to keep in mind. But again, I'm making it sound a bit scarier than it actually is. It's just something that I want to hyper caution because I don't want anyone to be disappointed if something does happen to their package. But yeah, up to your own discretion, as I'd like to say. I'm still happy to ship it out to you to give it a shot if you end up getting the physical goods. But yes, this is, I saw someone ask earlier, I think it was Yansky. This is all in USD. Yes, this is all in USD. I believe it'll get auto-converted to USD on my end if you... Actually, can you even tip in different currencies on Stream Elements? Or does it just get auto-converted no matter what? I'm actually not sure. Not the tariffs on the yen. I know, man. International tax is terrible. It's always a possibility, yeah, but maybe worth the risk. Yes, up to you. Again, I just want to be very clear about it because, like, you know, end of the day, it's, you know, a very cool thing and I want it to be fun and I want people to be, you know, happy and, like, enjoy their rewards and stuff like that. And, you know, like, I'd feel really bad, you know, if things ended up getting lost and stuff. So I want to make it abundantly clear from the get-go. Oh, it auto-converts to USD. I see. Gotcha. But yes, at 5,000, we'll be doing a themed karaoke. Chat will pick, and then we'll do it on the Donathon. At 5,500, I will learn a TCG of chat's choice. You can recommend me any TCG out there. I will learn it. I will even go to my local card shop and buy like a, I don't know, like freaking structure deck or something. Preferably a TCG that I can play online to some extent so that I can play against like a bot or something like that. But I can also do Master Duel. I haven't really played modern day Yu-Gi-Oh! So it would be technically relearning Yu-Gi-Oh! To some extent. You guys can force me to learn how to freaking pendulum summon. You can also force me to learn Magic the Gathering. You can force me to play Pokemon. You can force me to play One Piece. Yes, trading card game. And then the next goal up from that is buying a booster box of Chat Choice TCG. I put these two together because I assumed that you guys would want me to buy a booster box of whatever TCG I'll be playing. But yeah, I mean, you guys can make me buy a booster box. I'll go buy a booster box and we'll open it on stream. We're forcing her to play children's card games. Yes, you're forcing me to play children's card games. But it's okay because I love children's card games. At 6,767. No V-Card TCG. I mean, you can put that on there. I'll be making a poll. So basically, when we hit this goal, or if we hit this goal, I'll be making a poll where I'll take all the chat suggestions and put it on this one big massive poll and then just send it out and be like, anyone can vote by this date. I'll decide on this date what we're going to be doing. And then we'll kind of just, you know, see what tallies highest and whatnot. We're going to make you buy Disney Lorcana. Dude, I don't even know anything about Disney. I've watched like 3 Disney movies. Boss, what if you played children's card games on an electric bicycle, exercise bike? I don't have an exercise bike. How much is an exercise bike? How much is an exercise bike? Oh my god. It's like $700. Oh, okay, a cheaper one is like $500. Would be a funny bit, but I think it's a little bit too expensive for the funny bit. But yes, at $6,700, we'll be getting a new 3D outfit. At $7,000, I'll be doing a Moe song cover. Smile. And this will be chat's choice. You guys can make me sing a cute song. Any song that you desire. Why did you choose 6? Because funny. Because 6'7". 6'7". 67, Rokunana. Yes. Chat's choice. Yes. Moe song cover. I'll be doing my best Moe voice. Moving on. We have some more goals. Hold on. Boom. Let me just move myself because my big ass is in the way. Sorry. I'll just sit down here for the time being. We have more stretch goals. These are the big ones. These are the bigums. These are the ones that I don't think we're going to be hitting. But yes, as you can see, my last goal is to buy a house. So the story behind this is that I'm already planning on purchasing a place. If you guys don't know, I've been saving for a very, very long time to purchase a place, and I have money in a account that I currently can't touch because it hasn't reached maturity date yet. But
gentlemen, I'm back.
Oh, Arsloss, thank you so much for the 10 months on Twitch. And dang, 100k is a good down payment at least. No. Okay, so I do want to preface that everything from here on out, the company does take a split. So I will not be getting the full 100k. But I already have a lot of money saved up for the house. So whatever like extra I end up getting from this donathon, past the surgery amount, I guess, will be put towards goals that we want to work on here, and also towards my down payment. So any extra money that we have left over after fulfilling all the goals and stuff like that, I'll just be putting towards my down payment. This is the buy a house thing is fully a meme, by the way. Don't feel like I am not in danger of being evicted. I am not in danger of being homeless. This is not like a if we don't hit the goal, I will be on the street sort of deal. Like, this is fully a meme. This is not an expectation or an obligation. Just want to be fully transparent. It's just haha funny. Because I'm going to be buying a house in the future at some point anyways. It'll just be extra money that I can put towards a down payment in the future. Owning a home would be dope. It would be dope. Very true. Yes, very true. Husband, we are homeless. Husband, I spent all my money on Yolk, and now we are homeless. The first 7,000 is purely, yes, the first 7,000 is purely given to me. Company does not take a split. I will be getting the full first 7,000 of the donathon, which is why a lot of the goals on the first 7,000 are a little bit less monetary. If you guys couldn't tell, that is the reason why. They're a little bit less monetary. They're a little bit more kind of like self-made goals. Whereas these ones are actually the ones that have a bit more of a investment necessity. Yes, self-fulfillable. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. If we get 100k, could we also get Chroma Shift Squid Games with all the Chroma talents sponsored by chat in addition to the house? Well, that would require some complicated immigration laws. If we hit 1 million, can we get a Chroma Shift talent house? I mean, you're going to have to take that up with management. I'm sure they would be more than happy to if we were actually able to get a $1 million investment on that end. Why don't we have a cooking stream goal? I couldn't figure out a good enough setup for a cooking stream that wouldn't be a little too overstimulating, if that makes sense. I promise you we'll do a cooking stream in the future because I was already planning on doing cooking challenges and stuff down the road. I didn't put this on here because, yeah, it's a little bit much. I already have like 6 different stations set up. So, yeah. In the future, when we have a little bit more time to prepare and stuff, I'd be more than happy to do a cooking stream. But yes, so we have that, and then we also have. So our first stretch goal is Webtoon Chapter 2 release. This has been a long time coming, I know, and I will just say that it is in the works. It is in progress. It is currently in the works. Yes, it is currently in the works. For 9,000, we'll be doing a Chat's Choice voice pack mod. Basically, if you know of a game that is easily moddable, where I can add my own voice into it, I will record all the voice lines for that mod pack. And then I will also release the mod pack to be used for chat to play around with. Siege 2.0 model. I think it actually departs a little bit from the Siege look. I will be honest. I think it departs quite a bit from Siege. So you may be surprised. Stream Element's not working. Also feet. I'm sorry. Feet where? Am I showing feet? No, I'm not showing feet. Guys, I'm not doing a body parts reveal donathon goal. I was gonna do like a show abs. I don't know. Nah. Just feels a little bit like a cop out because like it doesn't really require any money for me to show abs. But yeah, man. Show abs where? I was going to add it in, but I decided not to because it kind of felt like a little bit of a cop-out. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. So I am not, in fact, doing that. We like abs, though. I know, but like it doesn't require any money investment. Like, so it's like, what if I put like, I don't know, show abs at like 20K or something like that? And it's like, just feels a little bit like a cop-out, you know? Give us the people's elbow! We need to make Yena play My Voice Zoo. What's My Voice Zoo? Not due to insecurity? No. I'm not insecure about my body, the hell? Also, a little rude to insinuate that, just saying. Maybe that's why you got banned on YouTube. But no, I'm very secure in my own body. I work out, guys. I am very, very fit. Titanium X-ray reveal. I think shower with Yena is more than enough. Hey, I mean, listen. I'm not gonna be showing anything. It's just the voice. It's the game where you have to voice every animal. It's pretty popular right now. Oh, I think I've seen clips of that before. What about a voice reveal? Excuse me? Are you insinuating this is not my real voice? Yeah, man. Sorry to tell you guys. I've been using a voice changer this whole time. This is not my real voice. I've been using a voice changer this whole time. I am actually a super cute girl. But on stream, I pretend to be this, like, rough around the edges, deep voiced, big hyena. Yeah, immersion ruined. I know. A girl on my VTuber live stream? I know, crazy. Boss is a cute girl IRL, pretends to be a cute girl on stream. No, I actually pretend to be a not cute girl on stream. I pretend to be a very cool girl, badass, super sick, super nasty. But in actuality, I am a real life woman. Surprise, I know. It's super scary. Oh shit, a woman! But yes. At 10,000, we'll be doing a spicy skeb. Just the classic donathon stuff, you know? At 12,000, I'll be previewing the 2.0 Yena silhouette and a little snippet of what it's gonna look like. It's done. It's fully done. The model isn't done yet, but the design is fully done. The model is being worked on as we speak, actually. So yeah, it should be sometime maybe in this next year. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled because 2.0 coming sometime soon. Yena, the white girl of Chroma Shift Youngblood. Yeah, put that on the website. I should have had that as one of my goals. You know what? If we end up, for whatever reason, hitting all of our stretch goals and we have to add in extra goals, we can add in some chat suggested ones. I'll add in I can add in my abs one. I can add in officially make Yena the white girl of Chroma Shift Youngblood. No goal to reduce 3D chest size? I mean, that's already happening. It's already happening. I need to get a reduction just because they're too big, period. What is the cap? No, oh, Cersei has seen my 2.0 already. I already showed her. I showed her the moment it was done. So she knows what it looks like already. $200 biddies for 2.0. We could have fully modeled Mermaid Yena with a furry tail like we know you have. What? Sorry. We could, huh? Yeah, the English is a little rough there, buddy. It's okay. It's okay. We all have those days. We all have those days. Thank you, Airslofts, for the 200 biddies, though. I appreciate it. Not my thing, but I'm a traditionalist. I don't see feet redeemed. Yeah, I just don't want to show my feet, guys. Guys, I've already showed you my feet. Actually, take a step back. I've already showed feet on stream. I've showed my feet like 3 different occasions. I mean, it was with socks, but I'm not going to show bare feet on stream. That's gross. No one wants to see people's feet. From beyond a 100k goal, we get a full modeled mermaid Yena with a furry tail. With the furry tail we know you have. What do you mean furry tail you know I have? I do have a furry tail already, right now. In my current model. Is 2.0 a new outfit or entirely new model? It's basically a new model. It is a new outfit, but it is basically a fully new model because even the base model is a bit different. The only thing I'll really say for it is that very depressed emo Yena.
Gentlemen, I'm back.
Froggies, thank you so much for the 14 months. Much love, Yena. Thank you so much, Froggies. Appreciate it. Will Yena 1.0 die? No, Yena 2.0 is a... How do I explain this without spoiling too much? Yena 2.0 is lore important to Yena 1.0. But yes, that's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. It is lore progression. At 15K, we'll be doing... Oh, I'm actually really excited for this one. I hope we reach this one. Because 15K, I'll be organizing a very Chroma Shift Christmas album for next year. This will be a Christmas album where I'll be singing songs, Christmas songs, with all the members of Chroma Shift. And I'll be releasing it as one big Christmas album to play during all your Christmas needs. I took inspiration from Jay Schlatt, from his very 1999 Christmas album. And so, yeah, I wanted to do a little Christmas album as well myself, just because I like Christmas music, and I think it would have been really cute if Chroma Shift released like a Chroma Shift Christmas album. Yeah, it's just like Pentatonix, true. At 17K, I'll be upgrading my PC. This is actually just to get a new graphics card. My graphics card is really good. It's a 3070 EVGA. However, it is starting to get a little old, and I would like an upgrade. But luckily, I don't need RAM anymore because I was actually able to find additional RAM. So I can definitely put a lot more towards the graphics card now and get a better one. All members of Chroma Shift didn't say all talents, so I therefore expect managers to get a track. Hey, man, I think that would be cute. Get them to sing like the backing vocals or something like that. Did you download it? No, I bought it, guys. I didn't download more RAM. I bought the RAM. I found a really good price for 32 gigabytes. But now I have 64. I have 64 gigabytes of RAM. Thank God, dude. It's been so good. Dual streaming, I did not realize, takes up so much CPU. It's been great, having more RAM. Getting the CEO on a song, huge. That would be really funny. That would be really hilarious. You trap the managers in the audio found. Trap the managers in the audio booth till they sing the Christmas songs. I mean, hey man, for 15K, I think that's reasonable. At 17K, yeah, PC upgrades. At 20K, we'll be doing the Yena Dakimakura production. I will be getting art made for Yena Daki stuff, and then it'll be a official piece of merchandise from the Donathon. For 25K, I'll be getting a 3D room background, so I don't have to be homeless anymore and live in the alleyway. I'll actually have a room this time, and I think the really cool thing about this is that I will be able to get some customization on it. So I'll be able to get, like, you know, maybe like a Young Pup plushie in the corner or something like that. Or like get, like, you know, plushies of Cersei and Ruby in the corner or something like that. Can add some like cool little things that I like into the room and stuff. So I'll get a little 3D room background that I can use with my 3D models and stuff like that. Cardboard box as well. No, it's gonna be an actual room. It's gonna be an actual room. I mean, I can model a cardboard box in there. We can bring the room we had outside into inside. Low key, with how much you tease the 2.0, it sounds a lot like Yena 0, which isn't far off from being edgy. Anyways, thank you, Envy, for the $5 tip. At $30,000, we'll be producing the Young Pup plushie and Yena plushie. It'll be a full-size Yena plushie with a Buffalo Bill Yena, it sings the Christmas song in the audio booth, or else it gets the hose again. Or Jigsaw Yena, in which the managers have to sing to escape. I think Jigsaw Yena makes more sense. Because it's like an escape room. It's like a puzzle then, you know? But yes, at 30K, we'll be producing a Yena plushie with a little young pup Manju to go along with it. I think it's gonna be really cute. I want the young pup Manju to be like a little keychain, so you can like carry it around with you on like your backpack and stuff like that. A little bit safer than like acrylic keychains, just because they won't break or snap off. But the Yena plushie will be full-sized. The young pup will be a little Manju with like ears and a little like, you know, design on its face and stuff like that. And at 40K, we'll have the second original song production start. This is really just to expedite the production of this. I should be able to save up enough for the original song production in this next year anyways. So if we do end up hitting this goal, this is just to expedite the production of this. Otherwise, I think the second original song will probably come out sometime around 2027, late 2027. But if we end up hitting this, we'll be able to expedite it to as soon as possible after I get back from my surgery. At 50K, we will get the Yena Premium. So these are the mega stretch goals. These are the goals that I don't know if we're gonna hit, but if we do, then they're like the super, super big, crazy ones. At 50K, I'll be producing a Yena Premium jacket. It won't be a one-to-one replica of the jackets, but it will be a premium jacket that will have a lot of customization. So it won't just be like printed on, like it will have a pattern and stuff like that. But it unfortunately can't be a one-to-one replication just because there's a little bit too much customization on my jacket, but it will be still very nice. I have confirmed that with merch team at least. At 60K, I will be commissioning a Yena cosplay and then cosplaying Yena on stream. So that should be fun. That should be very fun. For that one, I won't be showing my face. It'll be a neck down cosplay stream. But yes, it will be a cosplay stream regardless, and I'll be getting the cosplay commissioned, getting the wig commissioned and everything. And yeah, we'll do a stream where I do a body down with my head as a VTuber, I guess. At 70K, the original song gets upgraded to being fully animated. So that means it'll be very much so like the original music video that was released for Last Laugh, if not even a bit more premium. At 80K, I'll be getting 3D updated tracking. It's not going to be the crazy good tracking that, you know, the Vicon provides. But it will be better tracking than what I have right now. I'll have base stations, I'll have vibe trackers, I'll be able to jump and be on the ground a bit more comfortably. And then, as you can see, yeah, at 100K, I buy a house. But yes, that's all the goals here. And then, of course, top 3 donor rewards. I'm gonna have a handwritten thank you letter, just classic, you know, Donathon top 3 donor rewards thing. I'll have a handwritten thank you letter. I'll make you guys a specialized care package. You'll also get a custom Polaroid checky. I'll probably ask you to send a picture of either yourself or send something that you would like to represent yourself, and then I'll Photoshop a little checky together that kind of makes it look like that, like, you know, we're taking a picture together. And then I'll sign it, decorate it, all that good stuff. Autographed 11 by 17 inch print of your choice. Any commercial art that I've gotten through the period of time that I've been alive as Yena Youngblood, you are allowed to pick from. I'll give you options when that time comes, and it'll be printed out for you. I'll print it myself. I'll also sign it myself. I'll write a little cute message, and that'll be sent to you with your other rewards. You'll also get all the physical rewards, like the gacha card, the golden Yena keychain, and all the custom rewards like the PFP and the personalized voice message as well. But yeah, that's gonna be for the top 3 donor rewards. And then I have one more slide. Sorry for all the information dump. This is mostly just the rewards information. It goes through a little bit more about how they work and exactly like the, I guess, parameters of what they mean and stuff like that. TLDR, everything again is cumulative except for the Batsu wheel. Yeah, this is basically information I've already explained earlier. It's just written out a bit more clearer here so you guys can actually see it on the information deck guide thing. Whoa, sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. Yeah, so you guys can actually see it on like the official graphic and whatnot, but it'll also be written on the Excel sheet. So I'll have that available to you guys. I'm still like sprucing it up a little bit, but I'll have that available to you guys on the day of the actual donathon. But yeah. Oh, there we go. All right. Any questions? Now I can take questions. I just wanted to get through everything real quick. Sorry, wasn't paying attention. Can you repeat it for the... Fuck you! Ah, fuck you! No! I will not! You go back into the VOD and watch it again! How you feeling, boss? Not gonna lie. Kind of stressed out. I still got a lot to prepare. Most of my stuff is prepared already. But I still do have a lot to get ready. So a little bit stressed out, but you know. I'm excited. I love donathons. I am a big fan of doing stuff uncapped just because I think it adds a level of like almost routine to it, if that makes sense. I love streaming and it's my favorite part of doing this whole VTubing thing. So I'm really excited to be streaming for 10, 12 hours a day, basically. Can the print be the spicy scab? Yes, it can, technically. How much of a break are you going to take after this donathon? So it depends. I will definitely be taking a break because I have some work stuff that I need to do after the donathon. So 4 Batsu wheel spins don't count towards gacha. No, yes. Gacha, the Batsu wheel cannot be combined with other rewards and has to be exact amount. So if you want to spin the Batsu wheel, it's a $25 donation at one time. And that does not count towards your cumulative. You have to specify that it's for the Batsu wheel. Just to be clear, the Golden Yena card and the donations can be overtime. Yes, everything else on here that's listed for the rewards and whatnot is cumulative. It's only the Batsu wheel that is not cumulative. Is any of this going to be on the test? No, nah. I mean, like, honestly, I am very sure that people are going to be asking questions on the day of the actual donathon anyways, so I'm fully ready to explain this again. When will the Young Pup / PFP reward be drawn? After the donathon. So that'll be after I finish all my work stuff and probably after the surgery as well. I mean, we'll see. It depends on how long the donathon ends up going for. Like, obviously, if we end up going for the full 2.5 weeks for whatever reason, I don't think it's going to happen. But if it does happen for whatever reason and I have to go on my work trip and then I have to get surgery right afterwards, then it might not happen for a while. If the donathon only ends up going for, like, say, 5 days or something like that, then maybe it'll happen the next week, you know? Are you going to put a little something of what you expect? Yes, I will be. Wednesday. Yes, I will be on Wednesday. I have set time aside to kind of do the final prep work on that end. I've already made you guys a little spreadsheet to take, to keep like track of everything on. But yeah, sorry for the delay on that. Just to be clear, oh, I already read this one. Any games in the Donathon that you're looking forward to? I mean, I'm looking forward to finishing the Nuzlocke. I feel like we really dropped the ball in the Nuzlocke, and that's partially due to just my health issues, unfortunately. But I'm really looking forward to finishing it because I think we're doing pretty good right now. Hey, Yena, sorry if this already been asked and answered. Is there any update on those who ordered the calendars? I haven't heard any update, but I can ping management. Let me just add that to my list of stuff to ask management. I can ping management about that just to see if I can get an update as well, because I also ordered. But no, I haven't heard any updates about that, unfortunately. What Arknight's character will 2.0 be based on if we're moving away from the siege look? I think the closest might be Indra. The closest is probably Indra. But honestly, I don't know. I think it kind of departs from Arknights a little bit. I think it does kind of depart from Arknights a little bit. I will do my best to practice self-control and not put in my favorite game. I mean, hey, you're welcome to. You are more than welcome to. Ask about calendar. Boss won't look like Siege anymore? Just the 2.0. Just the 2.0. The 1.0 will still be my main. The 2.0 is just gonna be, you know, a 2.0. That's just like how most VTubers do it. It'll be used occasionally here and there. Yes. It'll be like a secondary model I'll use when I feel like it kind of deal. I really hope we can compare you to another Arknights character for your 2.0. What? So I can make another freaking poll meme? You played the other game of the devs of Refined Self? No, I haven't. I didn't even know they had their... I didn't even know they had a second game. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Love that Yena 1.0 will still be being used. Loved it a lot. Yeah, Yena 1.0 will always be my main model. That is something that I can guarantee. It'll always be my main model. It's just that Yena 2.0 is very important to the story lore-wise. Yeah, Yena 1.0 is my baby. Exactly. That's my baby, man. I love Yena 1.0. Yena, do you have any guesses for how much will be raised? I mean, I don't know, man. I think I'd be happy with any amount. Because end of the day, it's just to have fun. I don't want anyone to feel pressure to like reach any goals or whatnot. It's like a fun little event that we can use to get some cool goals. But if not, you know, that's also okay. It's also okay. We'll get $1 at least, surely. Yes. $3.50. Exactly. I mean, hey man, end of the day, I'm just happy to be able to do something like this. I think if we're able to get a lot, I'd be really grateful. Obviously, because a lot of it will be used towards my surgery. But if not, you know, it's also okay. I don't want anyone ever to feel like pressured. Like I'm not like, how do I say? I'm not like in a dire situation or anything like that. Like it's gonna take a hit on my finances if I have to pay the 7K out of pocket, but like, you know, I'm not like going to be homeless or something like that. So I don't want to have any expectations. I just want us to have fun. So, hotties! Oh my god, Violet, thank you so much for the raid. I was actually just about to end. But thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. Hello, hotties. Card Comma Gamer, thank you so much for the new membership. Thank you so much for joining the Young Pups. Welcome in, hotties. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Yena Youngblood. I'm the big bad hyena of Chroma Shift, and today I'm announcing my Donathon. Oh, also, the announcement also went out on Twitter here. If you guys want to go, please engagement. Please engagement, guys. Please engagement. On the twitter.coms. Donathon pregame is crazy. But thank you so much, Roberto, for the super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you. But yes, if you guys want to check out all the goals and stuff, it is listed all over on Twitter and on Blue Sky, if you use that. And it's also on YouTube. There's a lot of information, a lot of cool rewards, a lot of cool goals that we're trying to hit here. So if you guys want to join along, I'll be streaming for basically 12 hours a day. I'll be, my daily schedule, aside from day one, which I'll be starting at 2 p.m., will be from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. So I'll be streaming every single day for 12 hours. Yena with the yes. Can I has engagement, please? Can I has engagement? Thank you. Thank you for engagement, guys. But yes, thank you for coming to my announcement, guys. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to let me know. I'm happy to answer. This is the time for me to answer. This is the time for me to answer questions, because there is no guarantee that I'll be able to answer the questions on the start of the Donathon, because I might be just busy thanking people for donoing. Yay, YouTube! My lack of social media is being accommodated. Yes, I'm trying to post everywhere. I'm trying to post everywhere. What about the emotes? Are we getting those after Donathon or during? Oh, we'll be getting those during. So as soon as we hit that goal, I'll be setting some time aside to basically add the emotes to the YouTube side and Twitch side. But I already have all of them. We just need to add them onto the platforms. Are you nervous? A little bit. A little bit nervous. I mean, I haven't done a Donathon in a long time. I actually, I had been asked when I first joined Idol if I wanted to do a Donathon, like, to try to recoup some funds that I had lost during the unfortunate saga that was being in the basement for over a year. And I actually said no, because I was like, I don't want to, you know, like, make my new community members feel like they're obligated to give me money right off the bat. So I wanted to put off doing a Donathon, you know, for as long as possible, just because, like, you know, I feel like it's like a special thing, and like it's meant to be for the community and also meant to kind of celebrate the time that you have spent as a VTuber. So yeah, I wanted to, you know, at least spend a year as Yena before I was kind of like, here's a Donathon! Money! You know? Wasted opportunity? I mean, I don't know. I feel kind of bad. I mean, like, again, guys, you have to understand, like, I am very bad about accepting money. Like, I even hesitated to put some of the bigger goals on here because I was like, is this like asking for too much? You know? Like, I'm very cautious about asking for money from my community, or like expecting money from my community, because it's like, you know, like, I think there's a lot of creators out there who set a bad rep, who, you know, maybe like don't use the money for the generosity that is given to them. And I just, you know, am always a little bit nervous about coming off that way and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's just brainworms. Yeah, just a little bit. You know, like ideally, it's like, you know, in a perfect world, I could just stream without having to worry about money and without having to worry about like paying rent and stuff like that. But that is just, you know, my own thing that I have to work on. I just have a hard time with doing so. Can one of the first impressions be Honey Pop? No. The 3 rules are: it has to be on the PC, it has to be playable on Twitch and YouTube, and it has to be a game that I haven't played before or haven't played a lot of yet. If we're outside of the US and donate for physical stuff or going to Offkai, is it possible to pick up from staff there? Probably not. Possibly. Okay. That will be something that I will have to ask staff about probably after the donathon. I think it would be one of those things that you are forgoing the ability to ship your items because they're gonna be, because I don't know how inventory is going to work in regards to like if it goes to Offkai and then comes back, who is it gonna go to and who's gonna, you know, like it gets a little bit more complicated, so I'll have to ask about that. But yes, I will ask. Also, thank you, Takadoma. Thank you for the accept this Abe Lincoln. Hiya! Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. But now you have no escape. I mean, like, I think like donathons make me feel a little bit better about the monetary contributions because it's like, oh, I am in turn giving you guys either 1, rewards, or 2, the excitement of like things to come kind of deal, right? So I don't know. I just have personal feelings. I'm a little bit personally iffy about like monetary stuff. Like ideally, if possible, I would just get all my monetary stuff from sponsorships and ad rev, and I wouldn't need to, you know, I wouldn't need to get membership money or super chat money or like dono monies and stuff like that. But girl gotta live. Girl gotta live. Girl gotta pay rent. But I think it's always just a little bit of a weird dynamic, you know what I mean? Sorry I'm late. When's the date of the donathon? Donathon would be in both Twitch and YouTube. Yes, both on Twitch and YouTube. It'll be streamed on both sides. On Twitch side, it will be streamed overnight as well. I'll be playing old VODs on stream overnight. On YouTube side, it will end after the content is done for the day. Because YouTube doesn't keep VODs for more than 12 hours. So after the 12 hours is up, the VOD will not be saved. So to circumvent that, I will be streaming for 12 hours every single day on YouTube, ending the stream, going to sleep for the night. I'll leave the stream up on Twitch, and then I'll restart the stream on YouTube again the next morning. But yes, that is the plan. But yes, that is the announcement. Thank you guys so much for sitting through my long-winded explanation. This is very ambitious, so I will apologize in advance if there is scuff. I'm gonna be using some, just for reference, guys, there's like 60 different widgets out for donathons these days that like I didn't have back in my day. Not to be like a boomer, but also I didn't have this back in my day. I used like the freaking Fugi, I think it was literally called like fuck or something like that. Fugi Tech. Yes. Fugi's Universal Creator Kit. I was using this back in the day. This is what I was using for donathons and subathons and stuff like that back in the yay old. But now there's like 60 gajillion different widgets out for like donathons, and I'm using one of those 60 gajillion widgets. So if things are scuffed and things don't work, I do apologize in advance. It's possible that the quests may not work. We'll see what happens. We might have to do some troubleshooting on the fly, but you know, we'll do our best. We'll do our best. But yeah, I have been preparing for this for quite a while, so I am excited to just kind of be able to sit around and not have to do managerial work and just play video games. So it'll be fun once it starts, I'm sure. I'm just a little bit nervous now, and I'm a little bit overwhelmed right now at this point. If the quests don't auto work, you could just spin a wheel online. No, but the quests are so cool. You don't understand. I like have like a little thing that pops up and there's confetti that if you complete the quest, there's confetti. And then it's automated, so I don't have to think about it. Do you get 2 gacha cards with the custom art, or are they separate trackers? No, they are all cumulative. So everything on the rewards, except for the Batsu wheel, is cumulative. Meaning if you get... it's actually all written out on the spreadsheet. I have a little bit more text explaining like how things work on the reward side on the spreadsheet. Actually, can you guys view it? Can you guys go to my waiting room right now for Donathon Day 1? In the description, there is a Google Spreadsheets sheet. You guys should be able to access it. And on that sheet, in the rewards section, you can see that there is a lot more text explaining how these things work and stuff like that. This is still a little bit of a work in progress, so don't view this too hard yet. I'm sorry. I'm still in the process of getting this to work properly, but this will be where you can also see like where like we'll be able to get certain goals fulfilled and stuff like that and whatnot. If the showering quest comes up while I'm at work and no one completes it, I'm actually going to do it. Oh, mods will have a separate tracker as well. Mods will have a separate tracker for specifically donations. I'll send you guys that sheet later on. Yeah, I've been cooking, guys. I've been cooking. I've been working on stuff. But yes, the Nuzlocke information is there too with the existing queue that we used to have. And you can see like that there's a separate goals and polls little section in that sheet as well. And that'll follow the same accumulation as the actual donathon, just with I guess with the Nuzlocke specific rules. And oh yes, also there are Nuzlocke modifiers as well. I will have that up on the Nuzlocke screen. Those will not be cumulative or combinable with other rewards as well. And that's also stated on there. I'll also have it stated on the graphic on the whatchamacallit, on the screen as well. But yes, yeah, lots of information there. If you want to read through it, it's a big word block. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Yes, it is view only. Yes, it is view only. I will be the only person editing this sheet. Mods will be getting another sheet that will be editable on their end. But yes. Woo! Good God! Lots of stuff. Yes, there's confetti! I set up confetti! You should do a $25 show abs quest. I mean, I can do a $25 show abs quest on my model. Like, do ab cam. But, I don't know if I want to show my abs. Honestly, though, it could be kind of fun because it is RNG. Ab cam would be funny though. Actually, we can add that in. I think that's pretty funny. The cosplay goal is effectively the ab yeah, effectively it is. It's just it won't be my abs from when I was super physically fit. What if you're abless? No one's abless. Everyone has abs. It's just that it might be hiding, but everyone has abs. When you say Yena mods, are those chat mods on Discord or Chroma Shift mods? Chat mods on Discord. So like my specific mod team. I'll be listing out who you can contact on there as well. I just have to go through and give the mods the big spiel first before we do that. Yes, I was planning to show the old pics. I was planning to show the old pics. But we can do abcam. I think abcam is funny. I will be more or less here the entire time, so more than willing to help if things need to be said. Thank you, Toph. I appreciate it. Yeah. We'll see. I don't know exactly how I'm going to handle reports and stuff like that. It might just be through a thread. I think that might be the easiest way. But I'll get it set up. I'll get it set up. But yes, that is my spiel. Thank you guys so much for coming to my announcement. I appreciate you guys for sitting through my big yap sesh about how things work. I'm sure there will be more questions later on about how things work. This isn't too complicated, is it? The more that I was looking at the spreadsheet and the more that I was looking at my goals and rewards, I was like, is this too complicated? Have I like made this too convoluted? What are you starting the donathon with? I am starting the donathon with workout! We're gonna be doing a 3D workout to kick it off. But the beginning of the donathon will just be yapping, and then we're just going to be talking about the goals and stuff like that, what people are looking forward to, how things work, answering questions and such. I think it's a lot of info at once, but once we're in it, I think it'll all make sense. Yeah, I hope so. As I was making this, I was like, is this too convoluted? Is this becoming like a mess of like, okay, if X person does this, then this happens, and if this happens, there's also this system. I was trying to make it so that the systems all kind of worked well with each other. Like the quest lines work with the overarching cumulative goals, you know, the rewards, they all accumulate with each other, except for one, in which case you have to specifically request and stuff like that. So like, I was trying to make it so that things worked well with each other, but I hope it's not a headache. I would just say, boss, maybe it's best to be clear on the screen to only dono using your actual usernames, like me tracked. So, well, okay, so I can also track donos through emails, but I will have a disclaimer on the description and on the Excel sheet that if you dono, like, you know, with a different username and stuff, it might not be counted towards accumulation. Accumulation? Is that a word? I have no idea. Might want to highlight 50 and 100 are repeatable effectively, maybe a different color. 50 and 100? Oh, like on the spreadsheet? I mean, I can just highlight the text because it says it in the text. Repeatable reward here. I can just highlight that. Oh, nope, that's not it. How do I highlight this text? Can you not highlight text? Oh, you can't highlight text. Oh. Maybe I'll just make it dark red then? Oh, I'll make it bold. I'll make it bold. There we go. There we go. One more question. Would the box wheel have a cooldown? Not specifically. But if it gets to a point where I'm doing like 10 Batsu wheels at a time, I will probably put a limit. So like, I'll probably be like, okay, if it gets to the point where we have spun the wheel more than 10 times, we gotta call it and move on to the next section or something like that, you know? Like the Batsu wheel is more so for like downtime and stuff like that, where maybe we'll be yapping or doing react content or like, you know, just doing wind down and stuff like that. But if we have to get on to like a different section of the stream, like I have something scheduled, then I'll have to, you know, like put it on pause and get back to it later kind of deal. Do you have a preference for types of games we recommended for the $50 donos? Nope. I mean, for me, it's really just on the PC. Can be played on Twitch, on YouTube. Can be played both on Twitch and YouTube without me getting banned. And preferably a game that I haven't played before. So you can recommend me horror games, you can recommend me rage games, you can recommend me your favorite puzzle game, Smile. I would love that. Getting Yena to play Mortuary Assistant. Listen, man, you can. This is the one time where I'm willing. I just have to play it for at least 2 hours. The requirement is at least 2 hours. Let me also add repeatable reward to the first impressions. Repeatable reward. Feel free to add as many games as you'd like. You can also... Okay, let me go ahead. Oh, that's not correct. Let me go ahead and bold that. Red color. There we go. Oh, yes, and no league. Sorry. That is a that is one of the rules too. No league. You know what? I'm actually gonna add that rule right now. Rules. I'm adding that right now. No league. Rule number 1. Must be on PC or web client. Must be safe for work on YouTube and Twitch. Actually, I think safe for work is not really the right word. Allowed. Must be allowed on YouTube and Twitch. Pref a game I haven't played before. There we go. Okay. I've added rules. They exist now. I should have shut my chud mouth until the donut started. Oh yes, no emulated games. True, as well. I mean... Oh. Oh, I spelled client wrong. Client. No emulation. There we are. I can play Resident Evil. Yeah, technically you can get me to play Resident Evil. That is true. But yes. I think that's everything from me. I think that's all I wanted to talk about today. Otherwise, yeah. I'll be taking the next few days off just to prepare. You guys can also prepare as well if you would like to. I'm gonna be taking the next few days off. Well, actually, I'm gonna be taking the next few days off because I need to do my taxes. Since I don't know how long this donathon is gonna go for, I need to do my taxes before the donathon starts so I don't accidentally miss the deadline. Is there possibly a list of games you have played? Honestly, any game that I've played on my channel is a pretty good measure. Other than the games I've played on my channel, I've maybe played like a handful of 8 games outside of that. I'm a really, really, really new gamer. Like, here, you know what? I can now list the 8 games I've played outside of the games I played on my VOD's channel. Outer Wilds, Cyberpunk 2077, God of War, Elden Ring. Is that it? Marvel Rivals. No, I've played Marvel Rivals on stream before. I've played Ragnarok. I never finished it. I have played Ragnarok, but I never finished it. No tax stream during Donathon? No, I need to lock in. I need to lock in real bad, dude. My taxes are so behind. My bookkeeping is so behind. I need to lock the fuck in. One shot Undertale. That's true. One shot in Undertale. That's it. What other games have I played? I think that's it, yeah. Oh, do I have a list of games I played on the Tumblr? Let me see. Why is my... I can't open my Tumblr. Oh, there we are. Let's see. Oh my god, why are you making me sign up for Tumblr? The list is pinned in the Discord? You made a list of games that I've played? Let's recommend her the very family-friendly game, The Coffin of Andy. I know nothing about The Coffin of Andy and Lele? Lele? I don't know how to pronounce that. No, Toph, this list you have here are games I've played on stream. The chatter before you was asking about games that I haven't played on stream. He was crashed out playing Coffin. Wait, really? Is it bad? I don't know anything about it. Okay, yes. I played Outer Wilds, Cyberpunk 2077, Undertale, One Shot, Valorant, Apex, Rhythm Doctor. I haven't played the new Rhythm Doctor, though. Yeah, I meant before. That's why I was ignoring your comment, Toph. Oh my god, Toph, I feel like this happens every single time. Play I Wanna Be Boshi? It's fun, casual platformer, definitely not. I mean, hey, if you want to add it into the Donathon, I'd be more than happy to check it out. Oh, actually, you know what? I have played a
Gentlemen,
good number of
I'm
games.
back.
Cryptic, thank you so much for the 10 months. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Toph got ignored? Well, listen, if the information isn't pertaining to what I'm talking about, sometimes I'll just hope that they realize and move on. Because it's not fun getting called out. I'm sure Toph, you know, doesn't like getting called out. So I try not to. But I ignore out of love. I ignore out of love so that they don't feel like they're being singled out. Cryptic, also thank you so much for the Yenfestation on YouTube. Appreciate it. Thank you. Goat Simulator. I've never played Goat Simulator before. Goat Simulator is banger. I've seen videos on it. But yes, here is a link of basically every single game I've ever played in my life. Oh my god, Honey! Hi, Honey! Welcome in! Thank you so much for the raid! I appreciate it! I was actually just about to end. But thank you so much for the raid. I love you! I miss you! It's been so long! Hello everyone, if you guys don't know who I am, my name is Yena. I'm the big bad hyena from Chroma Shift, and I was just announcing my Donathon! I'm starting an uncapped Donathon on the 13th of this month at 2 p.m. PDT, if you want to join us for some unlimited Yin time. We got some really cool goals and stuff. I'll flash them on the screen real quick here, just so you guys can see it. We got some real cool rewards and goals and all that cool snaz and whatnot. Look at that. Look at that. And also look at that. Whoa! Woohoo! More information on my Twitter if you want to go see more information. But thank you so much, Honey, for the raid. I appreciate it. Hope you guys are doing well today. Welcome in. I miss you, my love. I hope you're doing well. It's been so long since we've hung out. Yes, huge stretch goals. I don't think we're gonna hit most of them. They are stretch goals for a reason, but it should be fun. It should be fun. I want it to be fun for first and foremost. So, yeah, Donathon time. But yes, thank you so much for joining in. I actually am about to head off here. But thank you so much, Honey, for rating it. I love you. Yes, let's get Spawn meet one day. I need it. Oh, I need it so bad. Oh, well, I can't leave now. Thank you, Airslash, for giving a sub to Honey. And thank you so much for the hype train as well. Thank you so much. I'll stick around until the hype train ends, I guess. But yes, thank you so much, guys. Thank you for listening to me and, you know, being excited about this event and stuff. I'm very excited to be streaming for a super long time. So why are you trying to ditch us, boss? I gotta go. I have dinner at 8:30. I need to go. You guys will have me for an infinite amount of time very soon. Also, Vader, thank you for gifting 5 subs on YouTube as well. Thank you so much. No, I have dinner plans with some friends. I have to go get ready soon. I gotta go put on real person clothes. I'm wearing my PJs right now. Until the hype train ends, and this was a story about how we started the Donathon a week early. No, please. I actually have dinner. Just let it end. I just feel bad leaving on a hype train. But just let it die. It's okay. We don't need to increase it. You can just tell us you don't love us. What do you mean? I love young pups. Guys, if I didn't love young pups, would I subject myself to 12 hours a day with young pups? Absolutely not. I love young pups. I would not be doing a donathon if I didn't love my chat. Would you love us if we were worms? Yes. I would love you if you were a worm. I would give you the most premium soil and the most premium terracotta pot, and then bring you out to sunbathe every day and spray you with moisturizer. Oh, so you love young pups? The name everyone. Okay, you know what? Uno reverse. Oh, so you love Yena Youngblood? Name every single Yena Youngblood fact right now. One, Yena loves League. Wrong. You are incorrect. Perish. One, she's not Siege from Arknights. That is true. She gets sick a lot. That is also true. Hey, I'm trying, okay? I actually talked to my doctor about this recently. I talked to my doctor about this recently about possibly getting immunity transfusions. It's basically just like antibody transfusions in the form of plasma. It's really, really expensive, but we're trying to see if I qualify technically for like more insurance coverage due to how much it's impacting my life. So I'm in the process of seeing if that's possible. I messaged my doctor about it recently, and he said that we could like look into it and stuff. Don't feel bad, Yena. Food and friends are waiting for you. Dash away like a crazy person. No, it's okay, it's okay. There's only 50 seconds left. I've known a few people who have done it. Really? How has the experience been? Because I didn't hear that it's like one of those things where it's not permanent and you kind of have to do more sessions as you go on to get the same effect kind of deal. Unless, no, save it for the donathon. Save it for the donathon. Guys, there's some really cool stretch goals. If you use your money now, then when are you gonna have money later? Plasma? We morbing? No, plasma like plasma and blood. You can download antivirus. Yes, basically. That's the essence of it, yeah. Okay, there we go. Good chat. Good young pups. Let the hype train die. Yes, let the hype train die. Alrighty, guys. And now I will take off for real so that I can go get food with some friends. But thank you guys so much for joining in today and listening to my announcement. And I hope you guys are excited for the donathon as much as I am. I'm really excited. I hope you guys are as well. We're gonna go right out to, let's see. Does OOooOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOOoooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooooo on YouTube? OOooOOOOO does not stream on YouTube. Okay, we'll raid out to OOooOOOOO Bear on Twitch side. And we'll raid out to... let me just set this up real quick. OOooOOOO Bear raid. There we go. And then we'll raid out to, let's see. We'll raid out to Oh! Mori Calliope, do you accept raids? Mori Calliope, do you accept raids? Oh my god, no way! No, I feel bad. I don't want to do it. I'm scared. I don't want to raid into my Oshi. It's scary. No, that's scary, guys. Is this allowed? Is this okay? I don't know if this is is this allowed? Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna raid more Calliope on YouTube. Alrighty, guys. Take care. Be well. I'll catch you guys on the Donathon. As always, be kind to yourselves. Be kind to others. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye now. Bye. Bye, everyone.